And the
individuals.
people you fired, those 12 people, they were experts on Iran, were they not?
I don't believe so.
They worked in counterintelligence, did they not?
I'm taking you at your word, sir. I'm not familiar with every
You're the
single
chief
word.
director. I'm not. You should know the answer. You fired the people. Where did they work?
People were terminated for violating their ethical obligations and the high standards
Was
that
the
we
ethical
have.
violations that they dealt with the case of the classified documents that were found at the bathroom in Mar-a-Lago, was that the ethical issue?
As I said earlier, all those matters are pending litigation, so I'm not going to comment on them.
17 agents. They are all Iran experts. Cohen Grills, a Democratic congressman from Tennessee, put the list on the table and looked at FBI Director Kash Patel. Director Patel, how many Iranian terror experts did you fire on February 3rd? Patel, the FBI director, looked at the file. I don't know the exact number. Cohen slammed his hand on the table. You should know. You are the FBI director. National security, Iranian threat. 17 agents were dismissed, and you don't know? You must know the answer. Patel fell silent, because the list in Cohen's hands showed not only the names, but also each agent's area of expertise, active investigations, and sources within Iran. And they were all dismissed on February 3rd, in a single day. The hearing was about the FBI's national security policies. Patel had been appointed 3 weeks ago, and one of his first jobs was to restructure the Iran terror unit. But Intelligence Committee member Cohen Grills had access to FBI internal reports. He knew. It was not a restructuring, it was a purge. 17 senior agents, an average of 12 years of experience in Iran. They were all dismissed on the same day. No one had been appointed to replace them. Watch this video until the end, because in the next few minutes, you'll see how a member of the Intelligence Committee exposed a national security breach and how the FBI director's I don't know defense collapsed. Cohen opened the list. Director Patel, I will read you 17 names. From the Iranian terror unit. Each was dismissed on February 3rd. Agent MR, 14 years of experience in Iran, speaks Farsi, according to 3 sources in Tehran. Agent SL, 11 years, Hezbollah expert. Agent AK, 16 years, nuclear program monitoring, source within Iranian intelligence. They were all dismissed on the same day. Cohen paused. 17 names, all on the same day. They are all Iran experts. And you say, I don't know. Who made this decision? Patel, during the restructuring process. Who made the decision? Cohen repeated. Is it you or someone else? Patel, I approved it, but. You approved it. Cohen took notes. Well, why? Why were these 17 agents dismissed? Patel, a performance evaluation was conducted. Performance? Cohen showed the 4th document. Here are the FBI internal performance reports. 14 out of 17 agencies received an excellent evaluation. None of them were insufficient. It wasn't a performance issue. So why were they dismissed from their positions? Now pay attention. Cohen will reveal the real reason with the question he will ask now. Because those 17 agents have one thing in common. That characteristic explains why Patel dismissed them. Cohen opened the 5th document. Director Patel, do you know what the common feature of these 17 agents is? Patel, they are all in the Iran unit. No, Cohen interrupted. Common feature, they all investigated Iran nuclear deal violations during the Trump era. They all questioned the Trump administration's Iran policy. They all wrote independent reports. They were all placed on the dismissal list on the day you were appointed. All of them were put on the dismissal list on the day you were appointed. Patel stood up. This is a conspiracy theory. Not a conspiracy, Cohen shouted. True. Here are the FBI internal communications. January 20th, your appointment day. Email. The Iran unit will be cleaned out. Anti-Trump agents will be eliminated. A list will be prepared. February 3rd, the list is complete. 17 names. And on the same day, they were all dismissed. Coincidence? Cohen showed the 6th document. Here is the real bombshell for you. These 17 agents were working on active investigations, a total of 23 active investigations into Iran. When 17 agents were dismissed, 23 investigations were halted. Right now, the FBI has 0 active investigations against Iran. 0 national security threat. Write in the comments, why do you think Patel fired the Iran experts? Coincidence or directive? Now Cohen will ask Patel that question. Cohen pulled out the 7th document. Director Patel, I have a simple question for you. Who recommended to you the decision to dismiss these 17 agents? Patel, I made my own assessment. That's not true. Cohen showed the 8th document. White House email, January 25th. From Chief Strategist Bannon to you. Mr. Director, there are anti-Trump agents in the Iran unit. The list is attached. It is recommended to be cleaned. Attachment, 17 names. The same list. The White House sent you the list. You cleaned it up. Patel sat down and couldn't speak. Cohen read the 9th document. Here is your answer. January 27th. From Patel to Bannon. The list has been received. The Iran unit will be cleaned out. February 3rd is the target date. Thank you. Your signature is here. The White House sent the list. You approved it. You conducted the cleanup on February 3rd. Now you come to Congress and say, I don't know. But the real issue is this. These 17 agents were not just experts. They had resources within Iran, a total of 34 sources. Within Iranian intelligence, within the Iranian Revolutionary Guards, within the nuclear program. 34 sources. And when these agents were removed, 34 sources were lost as well. The FBI has 0 sources inside Iran right now. We're blind. Cohen raised his voice. Director Patel, Iran is one of the biggest threats to the U.S. Nuclear program, support for radical groups, regional aggression. What did you do? You dismissed 17 expert agents. You halted 23 investigations. You lost 34 sources. Why? Because the White House sent a list. He said anti-Trump. You approved it. Not national security, political loyalty. Cohen showed the 11th document. Here you go, the result. CIA Threat Assessment, February 15th. 12 days later, the FBI's Iran unit was disbanded. The intelligence capacity has dropped to 0. The Iranian threat is increasing, but the FBI is blind. The national security risk is high. CIA's own report. The FBI is blind. The Iranian threat is increasing. But you say, I don't know. If you've come this far, like the video. Because look at what Cohen has uncovered and will continue to uncover. 17 agents, all Iran experts, all dismissed on the same day. The White House sent a list. Anti-Trump agents. Patel confirmed. 23 investigations were halted. 34 sources were lost. CIA, FBI is blind. National security risk. Patel, I don't know. Cohen opened the 2nd document. FBI Agents Association letter, February 8th. 17 senior agents were removed without cause. These agents were the FBI's most important asset against the Iranian threat. Now, there are 3 agents left in the Iran unit. None of them have experience with Iran. National security is at risk. The letter from the FBI agents. Cohen showed the last document. 5 out of 17 agents resigned. Resignation letters. The FBI is no longer independent. There is political pressure. I work for national security, not loyalty. The new administration is choosing loyalty. I am resigning. Cohen, Director Patel, the FBI's mission is to protect national security. But you got a list from the White House. Anti-Trump agents. You dismissed 17 experts. 23 investigations were halted. 34 sources went missing. 5 agents resigned. CIA, FBI is blind. This is political loyalty, not national security. Disaster. Cohen sat down. I am a member of the Intelligence Committee. I am monitoring the Iranian threat. Iran is 6 months away from its nuclear program. It supports radical groups. and the FBI's Iran unit doesn't exist. You eliminated it for political reasons. And you say, I don't know. No, you must know. National security comes before politics. Cohen's 13 documents were on the table. 17 names. They are all Iran experts. They were all dismissed on February 3rd. White House list. Patel's approval. 23 investigations have been halted. 34 sources have gone missing. CIA report. FBI is blind. 5 agents have resigned. Political loyalty is being chosen. Patel's answer. I don't know. But Cohen had shown he should have known. Headlines. Cohen exposed. 17 Iranian agents neutralized. CNN. White House list. Patel approval. MSNBC. FBI blind. Iran threat rising. Subscribe, because this is not just the Iran unit. There was a similar purge in the FBI's China unit as well. In the Russia unit as well. The White House is cleaning up the FBI. Anti-Trump agents are being removed from their posts. National security is being sacrificed. In the next video, we will examine the dissolution of foreign country units. Cohen Grills questioned Kash Patel today about the Iran liquidation. 17 agents, all specialists, all fired on the same day. You should know the answer, Cohen said. White House list, anti-Trump agents, clean house. Patel approved. 23 active investigations were halted. 34 domestic Iranian sources were lost. CIA report, FBI blind, national security risk high. FBI Agents Association, national security is at risk. 5 agents resigned. Political loyalty is being chosen. Patel, I don't know. Cohen, you should know. You are the National Security Director. Iran is 6 months away from a nuclear program. Radical groups are active. The FBI Iran unit doesn't exist. It was disbanded. For political reasons, national security was sacrificed. In the shadow folder, power is quietly examined.